so right as we dance by the moonlight. Can't you see you're my delight? Lady, I just feel like I won't get you out of my mind. I feel love for the first time, and I know that it's true. I can tell by the look in your lady. Hear me tonight, cause my feeling is just so right, it's so right. Lady, I just feel like poker face. Pop, 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 poker face. Pop, pop, poker face. I won't tell you that I love you, kiss or hug you, cause I'm bluffing with my muffin. I'm not lying, I'm just stunning with my love glue gunning. Just like the chick in the casino, take your bank before I pay you out. I promises, promises. Check this hand, cause I'm marvelous. Can't read my, no, we can read on my poker face. She's gonna let nobody. Can't read my, no, we can read on my poker face. She's gonna let nobody. Can't read my, no, we can read on my poker face. She's gonna let nobody. Can't read my, no, we can read on my poker face. She's gonna let nobody. Can't read my, no, we can read on my poker face. She's gonna let nobody. Can't read my, no, we can read on my poker face. She's gonna let nobody. Pop, 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 poker face. Pop, pop, poker face. Pop, 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 poker face. Pop, pop, poker face. Pop, 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 poker face. Pop, pop, poker face. Pop, 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 poker face. Pop, pop, poker face. Pop, 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 poker face. Pop, pop, poker face. Pop, 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 poker face. Pop, pop, poker face. Here we go. Let's get loud. Let's get loud. Turn the music up. Let's do it. Come on, people. Let's get loud. Let's get loud. Turn the music up to hear that sound. Let's get loud. Let's get loud. Ain't nobody gotta tell you what you gotta do. If you wanna live your life, live it all the way and don't you waste it. Every feeling, every beat can be so very sweet, you gotta taste it. You gotta do it. You gotta do it your way. You gotta prove it. You gotta mean what you say. You gotta do it. You gotta do it your way. You gotta prove it. You gotta mean what you say. Life's a party, make it hot. Dance, don't ever stop, whatever rhythm. Every minute, every day, take them all away. You gotta live 'em, 'cause I'm gonna live my life. You gotta do it. You gotta do it your way. You gotta prove it. You gotta mean what you say. You gotta do it. You gotta do it your way. You gotta prove it. You gotta mean what you say. Let's get loud. Let's get loud. Turn the music up to hear that sound. Let's get loud. Let's get loud. Ain't nobody gotta tell you what you gotta do. Let's get down. Let's get down. Let's get down. It's just a party, baby. Come on. Let's get loud. Let's get loud. Let's get loud. Life is meant to be big fun. You're not hurting anyone. Nobody loses. Let the music make you free. Be what you wanna be. Make no excuses. You gotta do it. You gotta do what you way. You gotta prove it. You gotta mean what you say. You gotta do it. You gotta do what you way. You gotta prove it. You gotta mean what you say. Let's get loud. Let's get loud. Turn the music up to hear that sound. Let's get loud. Let's get loud. Ain't nobody gotta tell you what you gotta do. Let's go. reason for reason. The step in my groove, yeah. And if you said this life ain't good enough, I would give my world to lift you up. I could change my life to better suit your mood, because you're so smooth. And it's just like the ocean under the moon. Well, it's the same as the emotion that I get from you. You got the kind of loving that could be so smooth, yeah. Give me your heart, make it real, or else forget about it. Well, I'll tell you one thing. If you would leave it be a crying shame. In every breath and every word, I hear your name calling me out. Well, I'm from the barrio. You hear my rhythm on your radio.
Kia ora, this is Amy Phillips here, ex-New Zealand football athlete, and Tim Adams, who is the chairman of the club. We will be commentating for you today for this amazing game, Ellerslie AFC versus FC Tauranga Moana Women's Premier League. So you can see the players there. We will go through some background stats later. However, we will talk about the team lineups for the day and see who is starting in their positions. We'll start with the home team, Ellerslie AFC. Shirt 2, Katie Maudsley. Shirt 4, Jadis Mudala. 6, Holly Leona. 8, Sila Fa'atu. 9, Kim Oosterbeek. 11, and who is the captain, Anita Trudgeon. 12, Danielle Grimmer. 15, Ugi Jong. 16, Jennifer McMurray. 26, Maddie Ollington. 27, Lyric Davison. And number 40, Suhi Kang. That is for the Ellerslie first team, with the head coach Ryan, team manager Kelly Bullis, assistant coaches Dylan Remington, Connor Westbury, goalkeeper coach Jan Willemson, Trent Hurst, and the other support team. Now let's get into the Tauranga Moana team. Starting in shirt 1, Jessica Benj. Number 2, Anna Fullerton. 4, Lane Ruranui. 5, Neve Carter. 6, Caitlin Byrne. 9, Brianna Osborne. 10, Ella Golding. 12, Courtney Steed. 13, Holly Scott. 15, Grace Duncan. 18, Jasmine Griffiths. And the head coach, Maya Ruranui. Assistant coach Jack Bolin, Lily Misprat, and the team manager and physio and support crew are there as well. They're just about to start, which will be an interesting game. At the moment, Ellerslie FC, they're actually on 8 points in the league, and FC Tauranga Moana are on 0 points. Goal difference for Ellerslie AFC is -7, and the goal difference for FC Tauranga is a goal difference of -37. Their last interaction, Ellerslie AFC won 2-1, so it'll be an interesting game today. Looking at the results, anyone can win on the day. Ellerslie have had a lot more wins compared to Tauranga at the moment. They're just about to start. Ellerslie have the ball. Go take the players a little bit of time to just settle in. Looks like Ellerslie want to go on the attack straight away, but they are just waiting in their structure there. Well, that's a good run. That was good pushing out there. A little bit of a hole in the middle. A nice run from 26 and turned around. Who is Maddie Ollington. Give them a bit of time to just settle into the game. Both teams obviously got a lot of energy, and we'll just see who starts to show their dominance over this little bit of time. Both teams pressing very well, so whenever a player gets on the ball, it seems like there is pressure. Ellerslie in the attack at the moment. Would have been really good play, just really miscommunication there. Oh, I don't know what that was. Looks like the ball didn't actually go out. It's got a lot of space. A lovely turn. That was an excellent turn there. But number 13 from Tauranga, Holly Scott, really had that sorted. But there was an excellent turn. It's not easy to do with the outside of your foot turning into the box. You need to be aware of the movement around you. So that was an excellent turn. Corner from Ellerslie. You can see a lot of players in the middle there with Tauranga as well. Let's see where the kick goes. Oh, lovely back heel. That was excellent goal. We're just having a look around to see who that was. Number 12, Danielle Grimmer. What an excellent back heel. That was awesome. What did you think, Tim? What did you think about the goal?
Not very well cleared by Tauranga.
Yes.
Headed kind of back towards their own goal. And Danny just hang around edge of the box, edge of the six, and took an opportunity back heel it in and filled it well.
Yeah.
So, great way to start the game.
In the right place at the right time, in that goal mouth. But obviously the delivery, we didn't think it was dangerous. However, the ball can go anywhere. But that was really good thinking, wasn't it? No one was prepared. Still in. Good to see a double team here. Both teams just still settling into the match, but it's awesome to see Ellerslie get that early goal, which really gives them dominance quickly within only a few minutes of the game.
Yes, very rare for Ellerslie to score an early goal. So
okay.
The mindset here from the girls to see if they shut up shop or they keep attacking.
Have they scored many goals this season, Tim, would you say?
Yeah. Goals, but I know the goals are settler, and we haven't seen much, so let's see how it plays out.
The midfield's really working hard from both teams here, but that's excellent that they've got it wide very quickly. It looks like they've been working at that at training. Oh, what a lovely ball! Oh, excellent keeping. Excellent keeping. And very composed at the back. That could have easily been a goal. But excellent runs and awesome ball over the top. Looks like both teams are trying to get the ball out wide and try to do some kind of passing game, which is excellent. It's good to see. The consistency will be obviously what matters. So we'll see who can keep the ball for longer and actually do something with it in that attacking third.
It's quite a wide pitch, so using the width for both teams is quite smart early on. And because the grass is a little bit long, it's holding up a bit, so it's possible to use the full width.
Yeah, and the fullbacks are getting the ball a lot. I just saw Anita, the captain there, just on the ball. They're able to do a lot of those piercing runs forward from those fullbacks, which both teams are using. Looks like there's no pressure from the top. Ellerslie are just dropping off a lot and winning the ball in the middle. Safe clearance from number 2, Anna Fullerton. It's just really easy for that ball to go back from behind. So it's really good that she's clearing that and very aware of what's happening in front of her. Been a series of passing from both teams, just need to keep the ball, but they are attempting to keep the ball within about 3 passes each. So definitely a few more passes would be helpful for both teams. But across the back line, Tauranga is trying to play and through the middle, but Ellerslie is pushing through and their press is starting to get more prominent now. So it's Caitlin Bryn just trying to have a shot from there. It's a good effort though, encouraging to try and make that effort. It's quite a technical shot from the box that midfielders need to practice a lot to be able to do that. Looks like they're going to go long here. Number 11 on the ball, Anita Tridgen. Passing into Holly and a combination with Danielle Grimmer, the goal scorer. Oh, what a lovely ball. That was awesome. And the back post. Really good ideas. That was excellent. A lovely ball there down the line to number 10, who is Ellie Golding. It was an excellent ball, good thinking and using the width. And buying them some time, which they definitely need in the middle there. So both teams are doing a really good job. It looks like Ellerslie is definitely on top at the moment. Tauranga are just struggling to get it up to the front and hold the ball up, which they do need, and they're losing it quite a lot. Good defence from Iggy Drong. She's always pressing on that plan. No one's able to turn around her. It was really good play. Not easy to control in the middle and get it out, so that's awesome. It's quite obvious they've been working on that, Tauranga Moana. Oh, it's got through. So the combination play, Ellerslie is trying to do a few combinations from the wing into the middle, 1-2s. It is working, it's just that final pass. And just keeping that ball a bit more, and if they have that composure, they will be able to beat the defence quite easily. They're really composed, the shape looks good at the back. Nice, good passing. Into Danielle Grimmer. Out to Katie Mordersley there. Really solid at the back. Just need that communication with the strikers up there. They're trying to do that long ball. Just need to figure out who that target is. With a long ball, it's usually behind the back line, or it needs to go to a player in their feet, so you hold it up for midfield. If the ball just goes beyond, it's just a waste of ball. Oh, good run, excellent run. Oh, that's definitely a foul. Hasn't been called. Excellent run from Maddie Ollington, very fast. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Yeah. Not sure if he did see it, but it looks like the free kick has been awarded. But you're right, it definitely was a goal-scoring opportunity. She was on goal and she was held back by her hand. But those calls are often actually being given to the other team. But we'll see what they can do with this. I think on the replays, won't be very happy with that one. But these things do happen, especially in, the women's premier game and the men's as well. Okay, number 6, Holly is going for the shot, Leona. Oh, wow, that was such a good shot. Excellent power. Hit the post and we were so close there. However, that rebound just hit awkwardly. And I think that was Maddie again there. Good press. Tauranga midfield is actually working really well together. They are trying to press and put pressure on the ball. And it looks like they are working together as a unit, as you can see them all pushing up. But there's a lot of holes. You have to be tight. Clearance from the bat, just getting out of trouble.
Just a quick shout out here. The girls have been working really hard at training on box entries and finishing. Actually, shout out to Mark Thompson from Soccer Skills, who did a session on on during the week about finishing, and I think we're seeing the result of that already looking much sharper.
Look pretty close. The excellent ball across. Oh, very close. And who kicked that in? Who was the cross from, Tim? Did you see on the... Okay, Lyra. So Lyra Davison with that really good cross. It was an excellent opportunity. Just need to get around the keeper quick. Or it is a lot easier said than done. Jennifer McMurray running up that sideline there, just with the ball. Oh, good dribbling. So every player, Tim and the Ellerslie team, look like their dribbling skills have really improved and their confidence on the ball.
I think it's a confidence thing. I think the skills are keener. When the pressure goes on, playing a game still.
A good effort. Encouraging play. So that looks like it was Holly there. Encouraging play, like it was good effort. She was on the back foot. A really good effort.
Just on the conditions here, it's starting to rain a little bit. It should hold up, but it's getting a little bit wet in the commentary booth, but not quite too bad yet. Not that much wind, so it's reasonably good conditions to play in.
Yeah, and sorry, that was Seela for Upper. Oh, that was doing that shot just then. We've had a few long range shots. It's just, it is good, it is encouraging there. Just takes a lot of technical ability to be able to get a, shot in from there. A lot of practice. Good ball control. So it looks like there's excellent combinations down here with Holly Leona, Danielle Grimmer, and Maddie when she comes across. Excellent combinations on this flank at the moment. Maybe just...
It's an interesting point because there's been quite a lot of turnover in the team this year. So, Danielle new into the team along with Maddie Ollington. So there's a lot of, players' habits and stuff to learn as the players gel. So it's good to see that happening.
Tauranga have been doing well in their defence though. They haven't been lapsing at the moment. They are putting pressure on there, so we'll just see over time and the consistency and endurance of the game in football. It's a lot of running. So we'll see if they'll be able to work hard there for the whole game. I'm sure they will try their best. Tauranga do look confident playing from the back. Good passing, from each player, fullback to centre back. And the goalkeeper, good handling.
All the games I've seen this year, they seem very well coached. Very well together unit. I guess it's a one-team town kind of effort for you. They know each other and we've grown up playing together. So you see on the pitch.
Yeah, and they're definitely growing. That area in Tauranga, Papamoa, it's an excellent opportunity that they do get to play in this league. We just want to grow it really, women's football in general. And those connections are very important. There's good players from every region.
Yeah, 100%. Actually, it'd be a shame if there's relegation this year and we lose another league because it's a very growth area, like you say. Start a petition for no relegation this year with the NRF.
Yeah, because there are a lot of teams that can't field women's teams, aren't there? So hopefully we can keep growing it. Excellent run there. Oh, well done. It was hard to tell if it was offside or not, but it was pretty close, but they haven't called it up, so it was excellent run. Well done. And that was Maddie Ollington again. She's really proven the difference in this game.
Yeah, her deep runs have really caused Tauranga a problem.
Yeah.
Perhaps the line maybe a little bit too high. Maybe needs adjusting a bit deeper from the coach, but yeah, they're taking opportunities.
It looks like they can't really at the moment deal with the physicality of her playing, and her speed is a combination. Like, they are covering well, but they need to probably give a few more steps back, you're right, because they're missing out in that tackle and that strength, and she's been able to come in, but those are the 2 goals. She's made a huge difference. Ellerslie just being really patient on the ball, which is good. Just waiting for the right time. You know, no need to get rid of it. Oh, through again. Really good turn. So that was a good run from Anita. She spun in from the defender. And it was a good ball as well. Right through. Nice. Both flanks are providing a lot of, you know, a lot of combinations there, which is awesome to see.
I think it's Lyric's first time this year playing up front with Holly in a 2. It seems to be really working. It's allowing Maddie's playing at tip of the diamond in midfield to break the line. The combinations are really good.
Yeah. So at the moment, Tim, it looks like they're playing 4 at the back. Is that correct?
Yeah,
or is that
4 diamond 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see the 4 in the middle right now, and then 4, and then it looks like you've got quite a defensive mid that's dropping in, who is Augie.
Yeah.
And the other, is that number 6, Holly? What position is she playing?
She's playing up front.
Yeah, so the 2 up there with Maddie. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if Maddie's playing up front or if she's switching with Lyric, playing a bit more of a free role.
Looks like she's in the middle, so she must be like an attacking mid. Yeah. And that's really hard, and that's probably what Tauranga are struggling to figure out, like who is tracking that player. When the attacking mid does break, you always score goals because they don't have anyone tracking.
Especially at the pace she's operating with, it's hard to track.
Yeah, unless you've got a good defensive midfielder with you. But both teams are working really hard. Weather's still okay, just a little bit of spit at the moment. It's not cold, it's not slippery out there, so it's still okay. Good press, excellent. And who's piercing through the middle there? Oh, excellent run, well done. And that looks like it's Sila Fa'atu again. Seems like she's able to run through that middle and at excellent pace. Not easy to beat a player like that. You need to know and have good mobility and agility as well. So that was awesome to see. It's nice to see active players on the ball doing something a bit different. Excellent press, well done from Lane Ruranui. And good passing with Tauranga Moana. Just need to keep that ball. Excellent passing in there up the line to Jasmine Griffiths. Oh, lovely ball. Well done. That was an excellent ball by Anita Trudged. And finished in the middle there. Yeah, we did. So Anita was running up the line there. And the ball was hit just on the angle into the goal. Good anticipation, and the angle was excellent to enable that. But that looks like that was Maddie again scoring. We'll just double check the goal scorers at halftime. So 3-0 Really good start, hasn't it been, Tim? Awesome start. So it seems like there's a lot of bouncing ball from both teams. And they're trying to control it as best as they can, but it's just going either way. Makes it hard to play. Offside called. Anita Trudgeon, offside. Oh no, Danielle Grimmer, offside. Sometimes really hard to make those calls. I just want to say thank you to volunteers and the refs for always making an effort to make those calls, because they do volunteer for their time to do this. But being a striker, I understand how annoying it is to be robbed from goals that you've scored because of offside. So I've had that many times in my career, and sometimes I've been really lucky. So it is hard, but we just need to understand this is a Premier level. It needs to be, obviously the highest level, but we are also working with a lot of people that do volunteer their time to promote our sports in New Zealand. Good ball control from Lyric there, just getting it down. Can't lose that ball in there, it's just a waste. So somehow they've got to work together to not lose that ball. It's just an easy pass. Good pressure though, good recovery.
Yeah, from blessing the skies for Coach Ryan Schiffman after last week's demoralising loss on the derbies to be 3-0 up.
Oh no, what was the score, Tim?
2-0 to Fencibles. But it's right, we've bounced back, and hopefully we can see the team go on with it. Although, it would be nice to see Tauranga come up with something as well from a neutral point of view.
Yeah. So Fencibles did win 2-0, but it could have been a closer game?
Much closer game, yes.
Yeah. Well, anything can happen, but it's really important to be consistent. And looks like they're doing it at the moment. Composed, both teams are composed, but Ellerslie is definitely taking control of the ball now. Good run, good recovery from Holly. Needs a little bit of support out there because it was a 2-on. Happening. The ball there, trying to apply as much pressure as they can, which they are doing. It is 3-0, however, both teams are still competing. The difference is just in that those goals that they've scored is the difference of the game. Looks like it was offside there. One of the players on the right of the far screen, just quite a close line. Both teams working really hard. It is a good game of football. They're all members of the teams. I can see that they're giving their heart out there. They're really trying. Nice header there from Ugi. Joel. And when Tauranga are winning the ball, they are trying to behind two defenders. It was excellent side for that. It's definitely on, and that was well said. Running through number 9, Brianna Osborne for Tauranga. A really good run. And there's a lot of ball being played from Grace Duncan on that left side there, matching up with the strikers. So those few runs are excellent.
It's 2 plays in a row from Tauranga now that have caused Ellerslie a lot of problems. So this game is far from over. Ellerslie need to be aware. 1 goal back here could cause a bit of a momentum change, and that's always dangerous in football.
Just really need some attack, with goal scoring opportunity, have a shot in, because at the moment there hasn't really been anything from Tauranga Moana that we've seen where they've actually attempted to shoot. But obviously because Ellerslie's defence has just cleared the ball. But obviously if they can get a shot in from anywhere, at least there'll be a bit more attacking there. Everything else looks really good. They're passing right through the middle. It's that connection from the back to the middle to the strikers. They're losing a bit too much ball up the front there. And that's just a little bit composure. Good holding up there. And the goalkeeper's definitely able to see what's happening, Tim, from Tauranga. She's pretty active, isn't she, in there?
She's not the tallest girl, but she's definitely reading the game well, coming off her line. She's made a couple of very important sweeping plays behind the back line, which is still playing, for my liking, a bit too high based on the pace Ellerslie have up front, but the goalkeeper's doing well to sweep in behind it.
Yeah, I love to see goalkeepers that are very comfortable on the ball. With good ball handling, it just makes you feel a lot more comfortable. And now a lot of the players are actually, goalkeepers as well, so it really helps. Need to be good with your feet, otherwise there may be too many fumbles in the goal. Excellent, good pressing there from Tauranga. So I can see a lot of players working really hard. Brianna Osborne was there. There was another player that was piercing through the middle with her dribbling, which was excellent, and her strength. Good sight. If it did go through from Neve Carter, it was actually on goal, but the defence there, they're able to cover too much from Ellerslie at the moment. They're cutting out that last ball. Seem to be a lot of headers from the back line, a lot of ball in the air. They're cutting out a lot of the attack.
Good name.
There's a lot of battles on the field, still going. It's awesome to see. Both teams are battling in every position. It's a bit of a late call, so it looks like Maddie Ollington offside there.
She wasn't happy with that call, but from my position in the commentary box, I have to agree with the linesman on that one. I think she was fractionally offside.
Yeah, it's hard to see because it's obviously when they kick the ball. And it did, just from my angle, it's hard to see whatever angle we're on. But luckily they're there. And I'm sure they can see a lot better than us from up here. Looks like Ellerslie is putting a little bit more pressure now from the front, from their two strikers, whereas at the start of the first half they were just holding off. So maybe more comfortable in the game, and they're actually doing a lot more pressure.
Yeah, I would say Coach Ryan Schiffman's quite aggressive on the press, and he was maybe a bit cautious at the beginning, but as the game goes, I'm sure they'll get more and more aggressive.
Yeah, it seems like they've been doing a lot of work on their tactics and ball handling, you can tell in general. Like all those combinations from a few of the last games, I can see they've really been working on it. Just need to recycle that ball if they can. Tauranga Moana. Just like try to get your passes in, keep the ball up, work together, doing a really good job. Just those final passes. They need to keep hold of that ball.
Just in that last play, another excellent read by the Tauranga Moana keeper, sweeping up in behind, stop an attack. She's doing a really good job.
Seems like Ellerslie, that's an excellent term from Augie. She's just her awareness. It seems like she's very aware of the middle of the field and where she's actually running, and a midfielder needs that. Getting closer. It's positive. It is positive from Tauranga. They are getting closer to the goal. And there's a lot of passing going on. It's really just that little bit of eye for the detail of the pass. Not much on it. And it could change a lot. They really need to get rid of this bouncing ball. It is dangerous against these Ellerslie strikers. Every time the ball's bouncing, they're on attack. Good defence from number 13, Holly Scott. It was a good effort. There was time to shoot, so it was a good effort from Anita there. But the goalkeeper had it really easily. Jessica Bench. Good press out there. It's good battle against Anita and Neve there. Yeah, just a bit of shirt pulling and a competition on the wing there. It's very frustrating when your team member or someone you're against does get past you.
I believe that's the first yellow card of the game.
Yeah.
It's given to Tauranga Moana's number 5, Neve Carter.
Not long to go for the half. Even though the goals are in there, I would still say that it's still a competitive game. What do you think, Tim?
Yeah, I think it's been well contested. Ellerslie, I think, are probably playing a bit better, certainly in the final third. But in the midfield, it's it's still very competitive in there. Tauranga Moana, like I said earlier, well coached and not giving up. And the keepers being excellent.
Yeah, and I think definitely Ellerslie players in that middle, now that the longer the game goes, they have to be marked. They can't be able to turn in that box. Looks like she's injured. Jessica Benj might be a little bit injured. Hopefully she's okay.
Yeah, that could be a really big blow for Tauranga because she's been very, very good. I'm not sure if they have a goalkeeper on the bench. I am looking at the subs now and I'm not seeing one. So it could be an outfielder into goal, which could be, make it very hard for Tauranga going forward.
No, I'm happy with the competitiveness, though, from both teams and the football that has been played. If you compare this to years ago, there's a huge improvement from both teams, just with their passing and just movement, their tactics, general athleticism on the ball. So both teams, it seems, have made such an improvement to their women's programs. And hopefully that feeds in with the girls at the lower levels to help build depth, which it looks like it is happening. And this is a good start. So having a little bit of a break now. There's not long for the half to go.
Just a couple minutes before half time here, and this injury break has been maybe a time for the Tauranga Moana coach to motivate his team to find something before the halftime break.
It's quite a hard position to be in. 3 down, definitely just with winning. You've got, really at this point, you've got nothing to lose. So you're pretty much playing for, obviously you can still change the game, but you are really just playing to also improve yourselves for the next game and against a good opposition. Try new things. But 3 goals, I've seen teams come back 4-3. Anything is really possible. Tauranga, they do have the speed in their players. It's just really using it to the best of their ability. They do have it. They go on the ball at the moment. Number 15, Grace Duncan. And it is hard when you've got a lot of pressure on you. Like, that's an excellent throw, very far, when Ellerslie is putting a lot of pressure on them. Which is because of the tactics of Ellerslie, which is awesome. Looks like Jessica might have some calf muscle problems at the moment, cramping. A few of the goalkeepers are. Maddie's putting still a lot of pressure on up the front there. Good defence from Tauranga. Just not letting them turn, they're just still putting pressure on in the midfield everywhere. Okay, number 10 on there. Recycling the ball. Nice, got the ball to the ground. Excellent. Oh, from Kate Gow. Kate Gow just scored the goal. Oh, no, sorry, that's from Ellerslie. We have Ella Golding from Tauranga. Ella Golding just scored that goal, and that was absolutely an excellent goal.
That's exactly what the coach should have been looking for prior to half-time. Only a minute plus injury time before the break. And Ellerslie contributed to that with a giveaway when they were set up to go short and they went long and the team wasn't there ready to defend it.
Yeah, there are a lot of members there. Sorry, we can't really see that far sometimes to be able to name everyone who's involved in the assists and the combinations because it's quite far. However, there were about 3 players that made that goal possible, and definitely the finish there, that was not easy. And she made it look easy, but it's actually hard to strike the ball like that and into that corner. And now 3-1, it's a lot more exciting game. I think both one coach will be very happy going into the half with, well, just a goal at least. But being, Ryan, I think it's very frustrating to conceive a goal before half, especially when you don't need to. But when it's a goal like that, things are a bit different. Okay, we'll see what this is. A lot more physical stuff happening now throughout the game when people are getting a bit tired.
I think the cliche is now we've got a contest. So it'll be an interesting second half if the score remains the same in the remaining seconds of this first.
And there's no card there, so obviously it must not have been enough offences or as reckless as what is needed in a yellow card. Looks like Tauranga are trying to do a lot of combinations, you know, from the ball at the back. It is nice to see. Good run on the left. You can see in the midfield they're working really hard. Caitlin Brim's working very hard in the middle there.
Stay tight, stay tight, stay tight. Yes,
good one-on-one. So Lane Riranui against one of the strikers up the front. It is a good battle. I like how Tauranga Tim is playing through Ella Golding, you know, through the middle, playing it back. It's opening up a lot of the middle. If she could definitely turn there, because there's no one behind her, like that would be excellent to pierce through the middle there. But it's good that they're actually able to keep it. What happened?
Hey!
There's a bit of a disagreement there between the two players. Neither of them happy with each other. I'm not sure the referee actually saw what happened.
Yes, I saw a hand to the face, which is not acceptable, ever. And very lucky if you can get away from that, because that's definitely not acceptable. Yeah, right through the middle, good pressure. So it seems like it's getting a lot more heated now with the game, but there's only a few minutes to go. At both sides. Like, it is a physical game. Sometimes, you know, some people are a lot stronger than others. Some fall off, you know. Others are just, you know, use their physical strength. So it is a hard one to know what is a foul or what do you keep going. Piercing ball through the middle again. They need to use it. But good press from Ellerslie. So offside to Lurett there. Good pass. And it was a good run. Just the lines and Tauranga are pushing up in their back line now to enable that offside. Only a few more minutes. But it is a good game. I feel like it may be a little bit physical, even more physical in the second half. Good defence, good cutting it out from number 9, Kim Oosterbeek. She was able to read that. She knows where her players are enough to press. Kate Mordisley there helping her as well in the back line. You can see her as the closest player to the back. And that ball right through to Maddie. Wow. Seems to get their back line every time, which is an awesome run. And it is good ball delivery from those players, because that ball just seems to go in between their back line.
I think with the keeper carrying a bit of a knock and the high line, the coach may want to reassess that tactic. It's proven to work well with a couple of sides, but it's kind of a bit dangerous. But high risk, high reward.
Yeah, exactly. And I think with defence, if you know that there's someone fast that you're playing against, you do really need to, you wouldn't be tight. You need to be a few steps behind because you know she's quick and you need to be aware of it. Oh, excellent header. Again, Maddie. Maddie Ollington again with the goal. She's the goal scorer. She's really making a difference in this game.
And that was a very nice delivery by Sila Fa'afua from the corner. And Maddie was really unmarked and had a free header and made it pay, made it count.
Good control, excellent delivery.
I think maybe the Tauranga FC coaches will be wondering where this extra time came from. We're now in the 50th minute of this half.
Yeah, so half time, so it is 4-2 to Ellerslie, or 4-1 to Ellerslie at the moment, with goals to Maddie Orlington and a goal to Ella Golding.
back in this thing called rap. Digging like a shovel rhyme devil on a heavenly level. Bang the bass, turn up the treble. Radical mind day and not all the time. 714, wise divine. Maniac, brainiac, winning the game. I'm the lyrical Jesse James.
Kia ora, and we are back. The teams, I wonder what they said at half time. Would have been really interesting. Ellerslie's team probably just said, keep going. How you going? And the goals would come. And I guess Tauranga, they just need to get scoring. So we'll just do a recap of the game. So it's 4-1 to Ellerslie AFC. They just had to confirm the goals with the ref. So Danielle Grimer did score 1 goal. Maddie Orlington has scored 3 goals, a hat-trick, and Ella Golding for Tauranga Moana has scored 1. So the score is 4-1. It is a very competitive game still. The difference is obviously in the attacking third, the goals that are scored. Both teams, they both have good tactics. They're both, pressing. And I guess it is also man marking of the attackers, because no one should be able to shoot without pressure in that attacking third. So I think Tauranga Moana just need to put a lot more pressure and work on, obviously, man marking. And it could be a different game. But overall, everyone's given their full energy, and you never know what can happen in the second half of the game.
I think we're going to see a sub at half-time here. Looking at the lineup for Ellerslie, I think it looks like number 2, Katie Mordersley's come off. And number 24, Mia Grisovich, who's back from football in the US, playing state college football there, is into the team. She goes into midfield and Oogie moves to centre back.
Oh, wow. Where is she playing, Tim? Do you know where she was playing?
Oh, she hadn't asked me that because I don't actually know.
Yeah. But excellent competition. And it's awesome to see, because when I was playing, there weren't actually that many opportunities for girls to go to America. So now, obviously, you may like it or not, but the competition is better.
Yeah, it's an interesting topic to talk about, isn't it? Because you've been and played professionally around the world and locally and for the Ferns. So it'd be interesting to hear at some point the difference between the opportunities you had and the opportunities that some of these young girls have now.
Yeah, I think it is hard. We're very far away from anything in New Zealand, and I think when I started travelling overseas and playing in different places, other teams would get to know you and see you. So I think that's what we don't have here. Now there's more opportunities to play in Australia with better conditions, which is awesome. But obviously you could be a good player and not be able to, leave New Zealand. You really got to push for those opportunities if you can, and you could be signed with an amazing team or just get that experience. So it's getting that coverage as a player. So just settling into the game again. It's going to be an excellent half for both teams. That throw is very far that Anita Tridgen is throwing in. And it looks like it is a corner. Holly Leona running up the left there, trying to beat her player, but it was good covering defence, and now they're taking a corner. So it looks like Mia Grisovic is now in centre back. So let's see where this corner does go. Oh, good effort. It really was in a dangerous position. Oh, good hands from the goalkeeper, Jessica Bench from Tauranga Moana, and good pressure from the back line.
I've been really impressed with Jessica so far in this game. She's done a really good job. She's had a lot of work to do, but she's done everything, I think, really, really well.
Yeah, definitely everyone can, improve there, but she's got a lot of confidence, doesn't she? And it's not easy playing against these Auckland teams, especially against their strikers. It's got a few combinations there, 2, 15 and 18. Anna Fullerton, Grace Duncan and Jasmine Griffiths trying to find some combinations on the left there. It is a battle, it seems. Nice movement from number 15. Grace Duncan just trying to get onto the ball in anticipation. She's got the ball now. A bit of a loose ball in the middle. Luckily, Tauranga Moana has got it back because it was great covering from Neve Carter. She's worked really hard today. I do like how Tauranga do get the ball out here. And it just got to an excellent ball. I didn't know if it was, but it is actually a really good ball, and they're on the tack there. Somehow Tauranga need to find a way to beat the block. It looks like there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players in red in that back line waiting for it, and they're just heading the ball out. So obviously it's quite hard for attackers to know how to beat that block, and it's a really hard skill. You might need to get the ball in, get it underneath, 1-2s, spread it out wide, switch. But right now that long ball over to those Ellerslie defenders is not working most of the game. Good ball control there from Lane Rirunui. Oh, excellent ball to number 10, Ella Golding again. Oh, what a good hit. So she was the goal scorer, and that's a really positive run.
Yeah, that was a very excellent move from Tauranga. A few more of those, and maybe a little bit luck with a finish, and Ellerslie will have to be a bit worried.
No one was in the middle, sadly, anticipating that parry. But it was a good run. Broke the defence quickly after what I just said about breaking the block.
It's almost like they were listening to you.
Yeah. So it looks like they've put some good pressure on. They've got a corner now. FC Tauranga Moana in the corner. Looks like Grace Duncan's going to take it. Number 15. Definitely trying to get it in there. Trying to put some pressure on somehow. Quite hard to score a header. And that, but good ball there on attack again. So number 26, Maddie Ollington straight onto goal, and a goal. Looks like she chipped her. Excellent goal.
Maddie Ollington on fire today. That's her fourth goal, and an excellent finish. Keeper, who has been really good, didn't really have a chance.
Yeah, I thought the goalkeeper had it with her angles. However, it just seems like she just somehow chipped her. And that's excellent goal scoring from Maddie Ollington. To score four goals in a game, you're really making the difference for your team. And as a goal scoring person and that player, that makes the difference.
What a great run.
Good passing. It was a good run. That's Grace Duncan again. It's just those balls. It is very hard to head the ball from there. You have to be technically very good at heading the ball. Not many players are able to in that box.
Sub here for Tauranga Moana and Ellerslie, actually. Tauranga number 13 is going off.
So Holly Scott.
Well, number 16, I believe, coming on, maybe. I just checked that. Whereas for Ellerslie, Maddie Ollington, the goal scorer, coming off, along with Jennifer McMurray, with Anna Sloiter and Kat Gow coming on.
Just double check those numbers in a second. So we'll have a look. 29 is on. Anna Sluter. And number 16, it looks like it is Erin Berry. Oh no, Gabrielle Hislop. It's good to see players getting on the field. You know, sometimes in football, some players don't actually get to go on the pitch. So it is really good to see that the new subs are in. It is hard to do something within 45 minutes, but you can do impact and at least get those minutes. Ellerslie will probably slow the game down a little bit now. They're up 5-1. Oh, lovely turn. Use the wing right in the front. So good ball out there. So Anna has just got her touch onto the ball. Again. A lot of transitional play at the moment happening. So that was good strength from number 2, who is Anna Fullerton. That was great strength on the ball to stop that from happening. It seems like Ellerslie just have an advantage with their speed and their explosiveness on the ball there. They seem to just be a bit quicker. Well, that was definitely a good effort, but it looked like it was a hit to the back.
I don't mean to be rude of referees, but in the first half we saw something that was not given, that probably shouldn't have, and that one was very, very poor in terms of its of the miss of the injury.
Because it's hard to see, isn't it? Because within the men's game, it's quite strong. So it's hard to tell sometimes. A lot of high balls going on, a lot of bouncing balls. So hopefully one team can settle the game down and actually get it on the ground and start playing with the ball. Good run. Nice, good covering from Gabriella Hislop there in the back.
Someone stuck it here, but what ends you're not, the night looks like that. Yeah. Just when it happens, I'll put it aside and we'll come in and put it it's like one of them. Yeah. Next day, yeah. I know you're around last year working on it. So.
Nice. Good to see them keeping the ball there. Lots of combinations, about 4 passes. Oh, unlucky on the offside. It was good that they played in the middle, played from the back. They're trying to keep the ball. That is a massive kick. And wow, what a touch. That was awesome to see.
Oh,
So there's definitely a lot of good combinations in there, and they're getting a lot more shots. So that was number 9, Brianna Osborne. She's made a lot of piercing runs through the middle. That was an excellent run.
Can't see it, can't hear
Awesome throws from both teams. Like excellent fullbacks that can throw really far. Number 18 on the ball, Jasmine Griffiths. It's a massive block there. 5 players in your way.
Good.
Nice turn, excellent. So it's Neve Carter, really hard to do that, but that's what we want to see midfielders doing, being able to turn on the ball. Under pressure with no pressure. It's good that they've got the target players now and they're getting it under with the midfield players there. It's just that, like we said, just the final act there, final pattern. And I'm sure they'll be working on that this week under pressure, being able to find some solutions in their attacking third.
There's a good period of play there from Tauranga, though. Looking like they're playing through the lines quite well. Ellerslie not looking like 5-1 leaders at this point, but it's momentum in football. Can do some funny things.
And I guess if you're up 5-1, you probably don't, it depends on your team, but you maybe don't put as much pressure on there. You just hold off because there's nothing really happening that's, attacking at the moment. Both teams have tried really hard to be in the attack, though, have pressed. I haven't really seen any teams being really deep. So it's been positive. And it has been a good game. Nice. Good pressure there from both players. It's nice to see that in the midfield. Or the fullbacks, anywhere on the pitch. A good challenge. Haven't seen Suhi King on the ball much, have we? She's had a few saves, hasn't she? About 3 saves, but just clearing the ball now. Kim has cut out, Oosterbeek from Ellerslie has cut out so much from the other team. Like, it is very obvious, like, to footballers that do watch, that she has cut out a lot of the play and stopped a lot from the other team, which is very selfless, but part of the team, which is really important. Nothing really dangerous at the moment in there for Ellerslie. Anita's Tridgen, the captain, she's really had a strong performance as well. Every pressure, she's done very physical on the ball and she's made many attacking runs. Not sure where that left back is at the moment for Ellerslie. But they definitely got caught out on that flank right now in the transition. Yep, play on. Nice forward run. And unlucky about it. It seems like they're trying to get the ball to Ella Golding in there to have a shot most of the time.
Yeah, number 10 is Ella Golding for Tauranga. She is definitely their key player. A lot of the good stuff's gone through her. Bit of a combination with number 9, Brianna Osborne. Looking quite good up front. Should probably have a couple more goals, to be honest, for the danger they've caused.
Or somehow try to dribble or do something a bit different, because the defenders are really anticipating what they're doing. Like, it needs to be 1-2s or some kind of difference. But that's an excellent run there. Good touch. And is that Lyric? That looks like Lyric there running with the ball. I fell. Couldn't really see what happened, but it looks like she is quite injured.
Ellerslie making another change. I think we're going to see Silla Fa'afua replaced by Hannah Barclay.
Yep, number 8, Silla coming off. Good game. She's worked really hard, hasn't she, as part of the Ellerslie team. In football, every position really matters. And number 25, Hannah Barclay for Ellerslie AFC. So there's been a few free kicks at the moment. We've had one hit the post. That was exciting. Be interesting to see if she's going to have a shot on goal. Oh, good effort to the back post, would have worked really well. It looks like they've been practicing their set pieces quite well. It's nice to see fullbacks not being scared to run up the line and provide attack and not just hanging back all the time. So it is really cool. In this game, we can see all fullbacks have made an effort to actually get involved in the play.
I think we're seeing another sub here for Tauranga Moana, number 2 coming off.
So Anna Fullerton coming off, yep.
And the player coming on, missed a number, but we'll get it in a second if she turns around. Number 19.
Maya Bessel. Number 19, Maya Bessel coming on for Tauranga FC. So I've used quite a lot of subs now, reserves. Oh, this is really good play in there. And it looks like it's a corner. So quite a few live wires that have just come on. And that attack matters. So the other corner kicks, Tauranga have tried to get in the middle, but they haven't been able to head it down. Good effort. Because Ellerslie have just been heading out everything. But that is a good effort. It did get to the player, and she was the first to get there. So Brianna Osborne, she's really working hard there. We've seen a lot of different aspects of her game coming out now. And it's not easy when your team's down 5-1 to, still keep pushing. But the whole teams, both of them are still pushing throughout this game. And obviously it's a lot more fun to watch when that happens. Hasn't been as physical as we expected. First half was quite physical, but it seems like both teams are just more relaxed into the game. That ball coming right through, and the goalkeeper past her line. Oh, just very comfortable. First touch. Very comfortable to get that ball.
I sound like a bit of a broken record, but I've been very, very impressed with the goalkeeper, with her ability with the ball and her reading of the play. Not sure how long she's been in goal, but got a big future ahead of her if she keeps this up.
Yeah, and we've seen like a range of players, haven't we? Experience, younger, from college. There's obviously a lot of different players, and within the next few games in the seasons, players will get stronger. And hopefully both these teams are given opportunities to continue to play. Kind of looks like Ugi now has been put into that centre-back role and covering. Nice, good ball. Can they get it to the back post? Definitely thought there was an attacking opportunity there. It kind of, went backwards. So, but they've still got the ball, but it really was an attacking opportunity, 2-on-1. And out for a corner.
It was a very nice attacking play. I think potentially maybe someone should have taken ownership of taking a shot, but it was very fluid nonetheless.
Yeah, and I guess in the angle, so the goalkeeper, it is a hard position because you do want to set up your team member and you think they have that second. But yeah, many times all the coaches have told me to just have that shot and be selfish because you don't even know where sometimes it is going to go. And it can be it's usually a parry and a rebound for your team member. But it is hard to get that confidence, but strikers should really be shooting within that range if they can. Oh, she's on the run. Oh, wow, it's a piercing run through the middle. Oh, good cover. Still a few players working together. So that's Brianna Osborne and Grace Duncan working together. Beating a few players to get on the attack from the goal. Good passing. Good way to the ball. Just quite easily cut out, isn't it, a lot of the game? So that's Lyric running through there now. She's done a lot of runs, hasn't she? Be positive if she continues to do that. It really helps the team and creates space for others.
Yes, Lyric's done a lot of the work for the rest of the midfielders, a lot of selfless running, doing the run out to draw players away or the run, cover back in defence, doing a really good job.
It's a good battle there. Number 29, Anna Slaughter. She's been involved in the game a lot, hasn't she, since she's come on? And against Maya Basil. So they're having a bit of a competition on the side there. Looks like Tauranga is still hunting in their packs. There's a lot of girls that seem like their fitness is very good. And I guess that's a hard thing being quite far away from competitions. You need to have good fitness and conditioning because you don't have those games that you usually play against like Auckland teams or city teams. We're just waiting to see what each team can do with the ball. It would be nice if we could see if there was good pass, if we could see the teams really keeping the ball, not losing it as much. Just too much transitional play overall. And just being composed, waiting for that right time.
It's been a period of play where the ball's been too straight run, straight pass, and unless those things are measured perfectly, it's hard for people to catch up to those.
Yeah, and I think that's the difference probably in the league with some of these teams that are, at the top of the league. They're able to have that composure to keep the ball for longer periods of time and then obviously get the other opposition quite tired. But that just takes time and experience overall, and some teams don't play like that. They're more direct, they like that long ball. So it really just depends on the coaches. But still, that ball through the middle from Tauranga Moana has worked a lot of the game. There hasn't been anyone marking that middle play. It's actually been a really enjoyable game, Tim. I've really loved watching these two teams play. Oh, wow. That would have just been an amazing goal from Grace Duncan. It looked like it was coming in from there, and there was a lot of force. It would have been nice to see how much it did miss by.
She's certainly got good contact on the ball. I don't think Suhi was going to save it if it was on target. But yeah, great shot.
So Ellerslie goals difference has been pretty good, Tim, this season. It's only -7 at the moment, and obviously Tauranga is -37 before this game. So I guess that strong defence does really make a difference as well. Both with a mixture of results. Ellerslie winning a couple of games and drawing as well, with some close contests. And Tauranga were close in their last game against Ellerslie. But they have had a few quite strong losses. But it's quite obvious that they would have learned a lot from that. No, amazing ball there from Ella Golding. Oh, excellent strike. It was a really good effort. So that was Grace Duncan again with Ella and Grace from Tauranga. A good power running with the ball. She was off balance. It's not easy to do, so it's good technique from there. Be interesting to see if there's another goal here. Ellerslie are just, playing the game out. They're up 5-1. More goals is obviously excellent for a team, but they're probably just playing more composed on the ball, slowing it down a little bit. That's a good ball. Oh, that would have been a really good goal, just offside. Grace Duncan offside just from that far wing. Looked like it skipped two players and through, but she was offside. It's a bit of frustration in the middle there to the ref. Just always, it is a hard job. Yeah, so just the offside. Ball needs to be placed there for the penalty, not the free kick. And the rules are always changing. Some rules have changed, as with the offside this year as well. A lot of combinations. Both subs from both teams, like the reserve impact players, have really made a good contribution to the game, helped their teams. Yes, it does definitely look like Uki Inuk Jeong is in the back line. And next to her, we do have Kim there, Kim Oosterbeek. And alongside her, from what we can see, is Anna Sluter. You can see them in the red arc there, 1, 2, 3, 4, in the back line supporting each other, just with a few attackers from the other team. It's a good dribbler with the ball in the middle there. Oh, wow, that's Grace again. So she can definitely beat a couple of players and get through there. And now people are getting tired. This is the time to do that if you have that speed. Number 19 going right through. Maya Bessel. But covered by Kim very comfortably. So they're just doing a lot of cover, Ellerslie. They haven't had to make many big tackles. But they're tactical and experience. It's quite obvious that they're just doing the right thing and just reading the play. They're not doing anything risky, just getting the ball down when they can or clearing it. Yeah, pressure on the ball. It's for Suhi King to just kick that one away. It seems like Tauranga are applying a lot more pressure now for the last minutes. Yeah, completely fine. Lovely combination play there to get that ball out and hopefully just drive through the middle there if they can. But that is Brianna Osborne. They're just picking up a lot of ball, those four up there. And Jasmine Griffiths as well, working hard together too. So everyone has really contributed to this game. If you can see, everyone is getting onto the ball. Any loose ball, it's everyone. Another sub coming on soon, Tim. Looks like from Ellerslie.
Yep, I think that's going to be Jadis Lidlier, number 4. She's going to be coming on for Danielle Grimmer, number 12.
It's nice to score a goal, isn't it?
The first goal scorer, yeah.
So number, we'll just have to wait.
Interesting sub fact, Jada scored a screaming goal in the reserve game earlier to give Ellerslie a 5-0 win.
Oh, that's great.
And Jada's actually trialled with Tauranga Moana in pre-season.
Oh, has she?
Yeah, so, nice to score one against a team that you trialled with.
And definitely get on the pitch as well, get that opportunity, especially after scoring, because it is hard when you're in those different teams and you do want to play and have an opportunity. So it's awesome that Ellerslie seem to be giving those opportunities to players. Let's see if anything interesting happens for the last part of the game. Just a lot of ball just going back and forth now. Good covering there from Anna Slaughter. Really good covering. They were on the tack, but because of the covering, they really made a good effort there. But it just keeps going back and forth. Lovely run. So Hannah Barclay there. Trying to do some good energy in the middle, which is nice at this time of the game, any point of the game. Seems like both teams really like the long ball, don't they? Both teams really are looking for their strikers in that long ball. They've got quite similar strategies with their tactics from the coaches. Definitely think Ellerslie used their wings a lot, more actively. And they were able to put pressure and score those goals. Still very physical out there. All girls being physical. Nice ball control there. And really good run. I love how she put the touch onto the left side of her body because the player was on the other side. Oh, wow. What a good effort.
It was Anita with that shot from left back and just skimmed the top of the net, I think. Keeper had it covered though, maybe.
Great turn and lovely control in the middle from Ella Golding. Connecting with the Grace Duncan again. Nice, good run, confidence. Well done. That's a good effort. It is very far to, score from that area. I know you're getting quite frustrated, but yeah, it is very hard to score from that far. They probably need to get it a bit closer if they can, but it is one of their biggest, efforts at the moment. So Cat Gow on the ball right now. And Ellerslie on attack. Looks like we've got a few more subs going on now for Tauranga Moana FC.
So it's like number 11 coming on for 18.
So Jasmine Griffiths going off.
And maybe number 12 coming off and being... Oh, there's a triple sub, actually. And number 6 coming off as well. And...
Caitlin Bryn coming off.
Numbers coming on are... 14.
Yep, Neve Simpson.
And looks like number 3.
And Danielle Fowler for Tauranga.
I think it's all subs done from both teams.
Just made some really, good runs in there for coming on. Jadis Mudalaya. And there's so much space, isn't there, Tim? There's so much space on these flanks here. Oh, that would be, that's such a shame.
That was a really nice move from Tauranga again. They've been quite impressive on the tracking transition.
Really created something from nothing there.
Yeah.
And that would have been an excellent goal. It's such a shame when that doesn't pull off because it was excellent movement and just getting that touch in there. It looked like it was going in. It was so close. So good runs. They're using the width. And the combination play that Tauranga is using now, this is definitely going to help them in the future with their other games, I'm sure.
You can definitely see how they scored a lot of goals getting promoted last year on the championship. I think, if my stats are correct, I think they scored over 100 goals last year in the championship. But you can definitely see why, with some of the quality of attacking play they've got on the team.
Oh, wow, that's a lot. And was that in the championship in Tauranga, Tom?
It's the next tier down from this, which is the NRFL Championship, which is across Waikato and Auckland.
Oh, nice. And that's how they got into the league this year. Yeah. Nice. Well, I think whenever teams do get up, and I remember when I was playing in Sydney and Germany in the Bundesliga too, it's just an exciting time because then you're, in a high grade and conditions can be different. And plus, it's just very exciting. Your team, you've got excellent team spirit to get yourselves through to that next round. And when I was in England as well, teams like London Bees, that are very strong now out of relegation, those teams can get sponsors quite quickly when they've been promoted. So you just never know when your opportunity is in football. You've got to just really give it everything. Very strong. Kim Oosterbeek on the ball.
I have to say, even as a bit of an Ellerslie fan, well, not a bit of an Ellerslie fan, as an Ellerslie fan, I wouldn't begrudge Tauranga with another goal here, to be honest, because their place definitely deserved it. But probably as luck will go against them here, they'll probably concede another one.
Jodis looks like quite an effective dribbler on the ball just since he's come onto the pitch. Like it is, obviously hard level, higher, and she's just really making some really good runs there. And number 4, Jadis Mudalaya. So that ball from Kim just missed a lot of players. through different units. So it was a very effective ball, straight to the striker. So the midfield from both teams really need to work hard in there to not make that space open. You shouldn't really be able to get that ball there straight to the striker through the midfield. Unless it's a long ball. Or there's, obviously no one defending. How long do we have, Tim, for the rest of the game?
About 4 minutes left, and then referee stoppage as well.
Yeah. Oh, lovely ball. Oh, it's good vision. A really good ball there from Lyric.
I think Holly knew she was offside there, so pulled out of the finish. That's what she'd be claiming anyway afterwards in the clubhouse.
Just a few offsides today, isn't it?
Time.
A lovely turn there. Looks like Tauranga Moana are working hard to get their combinations off and get a shot off. They really are, you can see. And a lot of up-and-coming players there in that attacking third. Dribbling, turning. Won't take much to, I guess, with the coaches to work on that within the next few weeks under some good opposition. Figuring out how to maybe run through the centre backs or be more direct or have a shot on goal. Oh, that's a good effort. They're still getting there, still working really hard. Ellerslie, they're working really hard to keep that channel really wide and give space to other players around her. Good run over there. But 2 defenders coming right through. Can't really do anything about that. It was just a tackle, fair tackle. Just ran right through. Only a few more minutes to go. Let's see if anything can really happen here. But both teams are just battling the whole game. They're going to be very sore tomorrow. Just battling so much. Such a physical game, this one. Good pressure from Lyric. A lot of the ball seems to be played on this side at the moment, on the left side. Nice, good control. Yeah, really good turns there and good pressure from Ellerslie as well. Yep, good pressure and good attack from both teams. So that was a press there from Mia Grusovic. Just pressing out to the player, make sure she doesn't turn. what I see at the moment, it seems like whenever Ellerslie does lose the ball, Tim, they seem to be straight away on defence, transition. I can see them all hovering around the ball trying to get it back, just what I've noticed now. So it looks like they've been working on that transition.
Yeah, it's fair to say it's definitely been Tauranga and Moana's second half, I would say. Maybe not from a goal point of view, but they've had the majority of the chances. They've really made most of the attacking play. Ellerslie defending well, though. Yeah, I mean, I think Coach Ryan Schiffman would have expected maybe a little bit more second half, but the game's been well managed, I would say.
I guess just a bit more control, right, through the middle, and then getting that was very close, just threading the needle there to number 11, Mia Smith, for that run on there. You're right, they've got through a lot. Well, I think for Ellerslie, and in situations like this, look, they're 5 up. It doesn't really change much, but you've got to get that combination. You've got to get that strength back, that domination to control the game again. And even just play from the back, play through the middle, just get the ball and keep it.
It's a yellow card there to Ellerslie's Lyric Davison for what I presume is breaking down a promising attack.
Professional foul?
Yeah, something like that. Lyric seems to see the funny side of it, though. So
yeah. So there's not really been bad fouls this game, has there? It's been a pretty good game overall. Yeah, she's definitely really good at shooting that, Grace, isn't she? Grace Duncan, she's got a good attitude towards goal, and for her team, she's really fighting. So that made Suhi King it wasn't really going in, was it? But it definitely gave her a chance and goal to do something. And let's see if they can do anything for this corner. Oh, what a goal. So it looks like it ricocheted off someone. We'll just put it down for Ella Golding at the moment, but we do know that it looked like it was an own goal. And ricocheted off one of the players.
There's that goal we were talking about earlier, and to be honest, Tauranga deserve it. They've attacked well second half, and they deserve that goal. Maybe they'll be ruining a little bit of that period in the extended part of the first half where they conceded all these goals, because otherwise this contest will be much closer.
Yeah, and I think it just shows as well, like if you don't shoot, you don't get the opportunity. And a lot of times we have players worried to shoot or passing it out, and sometimes really you just got to give it a go. And they have been. It's just a little bit of technique, but over there, Ella's shooting looks very good, and a lot of the other players as well to make that possible. And it ricocheted off someone. It was a hard shot, but it still went in. And that's awesome. Yeah, they really worked hard, didn't they?
Well, the ricochet doesn't happen if she doesn't shoot, right?
Exactly.
And she's been probably 5 or 6 shots from Ella, so
so it's just conversions. Well done. So overall, Ellerslie AFC, they have won the game. It was an awesome game. They have won by 5-2. Goals to Danielle Grimmer. We have 4 for Maddie Ollington. We have an own goal, and we also have a goal for Ellie Golding. So what did you think of the game overall, Tim?
Yeah, can't complain about the 3 points for the Ellerslie faithful. Probably not a 90-minute performance from the team. Ryan, the coach, will be a little bit disappointed about the way the Ellerslie let Tauranga back in the game. But Tauranga showed, they've got a lot of attacking impetus. It'll be a very interesting game. I know there's been one abandoned already, but the game between Tauranga and Hibiscus, because I think Tauranga could win that game, and that'll make the second and third round very interesting.
Yeah, and I definitely think, look, at the end of the day, Ellerslie were a lot stronger overall, and you could see that with the goals, and They did have Maddie, who scored 4 goals, which made a huge difference. But overall, their team, they were picking up a lot of the ball. There wasn't that much dangerous play from Tauranga Moana. So overall, Ellerslie were stronger. So that's just Amy Phillips and Tim Adams commentating for you today for Ellerslie at AFC. And it was an awesome game, and well done to all the girls, the officials, and all the sponsors.
It was cool, but it was all pretend. Yeah, yeah. Since you've been gone, you dedicated, you took the time. It wasn't long till I called you mine. Yeah, yeah. Since you've been gone, and all you'd ever hear me say is how I pictured me with you. That's all you